You're welcome. Hey!
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. See the snow outside?
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Sierra.
Oh, hey, Nick. Come sit with us.
Okay. Hey, Jack. Struggling a bit? Yeah. Here. Thank you. No problem.
At Pillen Family Farms, we are a proud supporter of all students in our rural Nebraska communities. We are passionate about connecting students to a wide variety of opportunities in animal agriculture, from livestock production, driving, milling, and information technologies, to accounting and human resources. We have careers that match any interest. Our team at Pillen Family Farms wishes all students the best of luck in their academics and extracurricular activities.
From the moment you realized you needed ongoing care, to meeting your caregiver and those initial fears turning into new friendships, to the moment you felt more supported than you have in a really long time. We've been here for you. Columbus Community Hospital.
Bierman Contracting is the professional choice in Columbus when it comes to full-service general contracting. For nearly 60 years, our team at Bierman specializes in commercial, industrial, agricultural, construction, and more. Our team members take pride in our work, and the attention to detail is second to none. We also offer in-house engineers and a design team to fit the needs of any project. If you're looking to do some contracting work at your business, give us a call today at 402-564-4749. Bierman Contracting, the professional choice.
I love that we get to show our faith every day by praying before class, and I love having a religion class where we're able to talk about Jesus. I also love our teachers here. They do such a great job about making me feel so welcomed. It's really great. I love coming here every day.
If you are interested in Scotus Central Catholic or one of our 3 elementary schools for your children, give us a call today at 402-564-7165. Scotus Central Catholic. Faith, service, gratitude.
I'm Ross Zolkowski. I'm a superintendent for Bierman Contracting. Got a good group of guys to work with. Enjoy coming to work every day, seeing what we can get done in a day, trying to learn something new. I've been here for 19 years and I really don't know what any other job's like. We can do everything from the ground up. We got in-house engineering. We can throw a building together for you, put the concrete, put the footings in, put direct to steel, do all the finished carpentry work, point A to point B.
Bierman Contracting, the professional choice. This school is home. Scotus Central Catholic has been the home for students in the Columbus area for over 125 years. Our legacy is teaching our students to grow in their Catholic faith, but we also cultivate the seeds for our students to leave here happy, successful, and on a mission to make the world a better place. With 372 students, every student feels a sense of community, a sense of pride, and a sense of home. The expectations at Scotus Central Catholic are high, but the rewards are even greater than imagined. The friendships, the involvement, and the religious foundation that is built at Scotus Central Catholic is second to none. If you are interested in Scotus Central Catholic for your children, visit our website, scotuscc.org, and hit the green admissions button on the homepage. This school is home. Make it yours today.
Good evening, fans. You're looking live at the Dowd Activity Center's John Peterson Court here at Scotus Central Catholic High School. I'm your host, Ted Farringer. My partner in the booth tonight is Nick Zuha. We have a great C1-5 Subdistrict final between the Shamrocks of Scotus Central Catholic High School and the Scouts of David City High. Let's get a quick preview of both teams. The Scouts of David City enter today's matchup with a record of 16-8. In the first round of the C1-5 Subdistrict Tournament, they defeated North Bend Central 67-48. David City's best win of the season has to be against Clarkson Lee 13-11, and they defeated them on February 17th. They defeated the Patriots 69-51. So we're going to get ready here, but before we have a tip-off, we're going to have a national anthem and a prayer led by Al Nabalski.
Good sportsmanship are essential for high school athletics. The Nebraska School Activities Association encourages good sportsmanship by students, athletes, coaches, and fans. During the game, fans, players, coaches, and bench personnel of both schools should demonstrate respect, sportsmanship, and ethical behavior at all times. Support your team and exhibit good sportsmanship. We thank you. And now, please stand and help us honor America by placing your right hand over your heart and join in singing the national anthem as it is led by Assistant Band Director Jared Ritter. Servicemen and veterans, whether or not in uniform, may render the military salute.
David City's ranked 21st in power points. So, Dr. Zuha, what's your impact players tonight? Who are they for David City?
For David City, we have Zavatny. One second, I'm trying to find my scouting report sheet. There we go. The Clayton Zavatny, apologize if I'm not saying that correctly, but he was a starting freshman at Aquinas before transferring over to the Scouts. He's averaging 13 points per game, and he's kind of a do-it-all guy. He's going to shoot, he will drive, he is a defensive player also, so watch him on both sides of the court here tonight. And we also have Caden Dinker, number 32, 6'2". He's kind of built like our own Jack Faust. He's going to play the same too. So that's going to be a big matchup to watch tonight. Him and Jack Faust battling out down in the paint, but don't mistake it, he will shoot the ball.
So Scotus is 16-7 entering today's final. On Tuesday, the Rocks defeated in-town rival Lakeview 52-44. Their best win this season on paper is probably against Hastings St. Cecilia. Scotus is 22nd in power points. So they're behind David City by 1 spot. Here's the tip. The Scouts win it, so we'll see what they do on their first possession. Common opponents between these two teams was Aquinas Catholic. The Scouts of David City lost to them 33-50 on January 30th. The Shamrocks defeated Aquinas last Friday 39-37 with late heroics from Jack Faust. So we'll see how these teams match up. They've had nice regular seasons. Rebound there from Hang. Lindhorst headed the other way. Overshot, rebounded by Wemhoff, no good. Dinker with the rebound.
They got
Zavodny with it.
Pushed it up the floor there. They're going to try and do that all game.
Turnover from Dubs. Pellon, nice pass to Faust. Nice finish for the senior. Zavodny trying to direct traffic here. Lavek with it now. Over to Zavodny. Now to Denker. Scotus sporting the... Oh, I thought it was a 1-3-1. Are they in a 2-3? We'll have to look at the Scotus defense a little bit closer here. Foul called on the Scouts. I thought I was seeing a 2-3 there from the Shamrocks.
I didn't get a good look at it.
That would be a new defensive formation for them. They primarily play the man or the 1-3-1, so we'll have to take a look at that on the next possession for David City. Great attendance here tonight. It's a big game for both programs. Nice drive there from Faust. Mishandled, rebounded by Wemhoff. Put back from Wemhoff. Zavodny with it now, 5'11" guard.
That is their 1-3-1.
Okay. Turnover, Shamrocks get the ball.
And that's the first one of the night, I believe. Here's that points off turnovers number coming into play if they can capitalize here.
Lindhorst with it. Now Faust. Averaging 9.6 points per game. Hang. Out to Lindhorst. Lindhorst shooting a 3, no good.
Now, I talked to him before the game, and he wanted to shoot the ball more tonight.
Zavodny driving against Lindhorst. Out to Denker. Inside. Good defense there from Pellon. Lindhorst had a lot of opportunities against Lakeview, but it's nice to see him attempting some here.
Yeah, I think he got told a few times that he needs to shoot the ball more, so he said he's going to try and do it.
Good steal there from Faust. Great defense from Faust. Faust is all fired up from that. Great play from him, my goodness. A lot of emotions here flaring in the first period. He doesn't get hyped up often, but I saw him. He was really hyped up after that great play. Second one is good. Shamrocks now up by 5.
Yeah, you are correct. I don't see Jack getting hyped up very often, but that's one a few times. And
timeout called by the Scouts. Now we're going to keep you posted on scores from around the state. The Shamrocks, if all of the top seeds win the sub-districts, they'd be 14th seed. And they would play either Ogallala or Ashland Greenwood. From talking with Coach Maracek, they need one upset maybe to get into the 13th seed and play a Pierce, which we'll see how that ends up. A lot of games going on in Class C1 right now, but they're going to have to focus on the Scouts. They had a nice game against North Bend. Did a really nice job picking the Tigers apart, but so far it's been the Shamrocks through the first period.
Now, pay attention. The Scouts have still not pulled anybody off the bench. And talking to Mr. McPhillips or Coach McPhillips, they played 6 guys the whole time Tuesday night. So they don't sub much.
Dinker with it. Calls for a travel. 3-pointer from Zavatny, no good. Rebounded inside. No good from Lavek. Foul called on Blake Wemhoff. That's his first of the game. Nice pass there from Zavatny. Pellon with it now. Out to Hang. Pick and roll action with Wemhoff. Wemhoff wants it inside. Inside to Faust. Great finish from him.
Faust with a quick 7 here in the first quarter.
Dubs with it now. Nice finish from him over 6'4" Max Wemhoff of Scotus. Pellon driving inside, dishes it out to Wemhoff, over to Hang. Hang, jump cut. No. Rebounded from Denker. The 6'2" post is averaging 14 points per game for the Scouts. Nick's impact player pregame. Nick's, you're never too wrong on the impact players, if I may say. Nice 3-pointer there from Dubs.
Well, I might have chosen wrong tonight. One guy has all the points for the Scouts so far. What a tip by Max Wemhoff.
Great play from him. Double team there on Sabota. Scotus gets it on an alternating possession. David City did a nice job there to get back into this quarter in the last minute and a half. Hang with it, thought about shooting on Denker. Brings it back out, Wemhoff with it now, over to Lindhorst. The senior Mason Roberts is in the game for the Shamrocks. Hang looking for Faust inside, miscommunication. Zavatny with it now. Over to Denker. Denker for 3. Nothing but net for the senior. David City takes a 1-point lead here late in the first period. Wemhoff over to Roberts. Roberts pump fakes. Out to Wemhoff. Lindhorst with it now. Over to Hang. Hang for 3. Nothing but net for the junior. High scoring first quarter here for both squads. Not a lot of fouls. It's been a pretty clean game so far.
It really has, which is plays in well for David City. Playing only 6 players, you can't be in foul trouble come towards the end of the game, or you're going to have a problem.
Zavatny with it, gives it to Savoda, and he knocks down a triple. Both teams just trading blows here in the first period. Lindhorst thought about shooting, going to drive inside, kicks it out to Roberts. Roberts puts a move on. Over to Lindhorst, back to Roberts. Now to Hang. David City's in a 1-3-1.
No, I think they're still playing that man.
Hang for 3. Both teams just simply can't miss.
No,
Sorry there, I'm misdiagnosing both defenses. I should just stop talking. So from now on, Nick, they're going to diagnose the defenses.
All right.
Slavek did not want to shoot in the deep corner. Over to Zavatny. No good. Good hard. Rebounded there from Denker. Back to Zavatny. Rebounded by Wemhoff. Jedlichka checks into the game. We'll see what production he'll get with his time in here.
Well, everyone's been able to shoot tonight, so Bowden might become a little impact player off the bench for the Rocks.
I was trying to get him pumped up in study hall. We'll see if he responds. Hanging out in that corner. He's got an open shot. No good.
And something that's good to recognize is that they got 17 points, and Cohen Pellon doesn't have any, which is good for tonight since he's playing on that rough ankle from the other night.
This game is unfolding really a polar opposite to the Lakeview game. Not a lot of fouls, a lot of points. At the half, the Lakeview Scotus game was 21-20. Zavatny with a three, no good. Good hustle there from Sabota, but Scotus is going to keep possession. Well, there's a timeout on the court. Looks like we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Family. We work as a family organization, including all the employees. They're not numbers, they're names. From the ground up, we do about everything with concrete, carpentry, steel. We can draw it up and we can engineer it. I would say the primary focus is to have a satisfied customer, do the job right, and quality workmanship.
Bierman Contracting, the professional choice.
When they see a Pillin truck going down the road, I would hope that they would say, wow, what a great community member, what great people.
Our team is young, our team is passionate, and our team is continuing to grow.
The thing that stood out to me is just how much of a family operation they are, and how much family really means to the company, and how they really make you feel like you're part of the company. But it's been a great opportunity working for Pillin Family Farms.
Welcome back to the Dowd Activity Center, the John Peterson Court. I'm your host, Ted Farringer. My partner in the booth tonight is Nick Zuha. So start of the second period, a little history between these two schools. Scotus's last district final was in 2019 versus Ogallala. In David City's last district final was in 2010 versus Hastings St. Cecilia. So both of these schools on the come up here in 2023. Nick, what did I miss here?
We got a charge on Zavatny.
Let me guess, Pellon?
You know, I didn't see who actually took the charge. It very well could have been Pellon. Seems like he's always on the back end of those charges.
Pellon and Faust have a knack for drawing charges here. Lindhorst with it now. Over to Wemhoff, out to Hang. Looking at Faust inside. Faust is open for a second, but Hang gives it out to Max Wemhoff. Pellon for three, no good. Max had an opportunity there to get the ball back into play, but he loses control. So David City with it now. Denker with it. Over to Zavatny. Down to Denker. No good for him. Rebounded there from Max Wemhoff. Pellon. No good. Found a soft spot in the scout defense, but couldn't convert. Zavatny with it now. Slows play down a little bit.
So now it looks like the Shamrocks have come out in man for this second quarter.
Zvoboda with it. Dubs, three-point opportunity missed. Lindhorst headed the other way. Draws contact, and nice drive there from him. So Wahoo's playing Ashland Greenwood right now. They lead Ashland Greenwood 16-10 in the second quarter. Boys Town's leading Omaha Concordia 17-11. So there's a potential upset. We'll keep you updated if the Shamrocks end up winning this game. Maybe get to the 13th seed.
That Wahoo team, so Ashland Greenwood is a possible opponent according to Mr. Marachik.
Lindhorst converts.
That Wahoo team is just outstanding.
Beating in-town rival Newman by
40-7, did he say? 47?
I thought it was 43, but it was in the 40s, which is just insane.
Second all-class behind a very good Bell West team.
So are the Shamrocks look like they're in 1-3-1 now?
They did switch back to the 1-3-1.
Zvoboda for three, no good. Alternating possession is going to give the ball to the Shamrocks. Good tough rebound there from Faust. So 5:32 left in the second period. Thanks for tuning in to Scotus Central Catholic Media on YouTube. Please consider subscribing. We would really appreciate it.
Shamrocks are running Butler, it looks like, which don't see much from them, really. Nice finish.
Nice, smart finish there from Pellon. Using the glass to his advantage. Zvotny with it. Over to Levek. Inside to Zvotny. Corner three for Denker, no good. Mishandled rebound there from Faust and Wemhoff, and Zvoboda is going to go to the line. Wemhoff checks into the game for Pellon. Free throw's no good for Zvoboda. Lindhorst with it now. To Wemhoff. To his brother Max Wemhoff. Over to Lindhorst. Driving inside. Could not convert on the finish. Zvotny driving. Turns the ball over on an errant pass to Denker. So the first period, lightning starts for both squads, hitting a lot of threes, making a lot of shots, just kind of slowing down this quarter.
Well, this isn't something we haven't seen from the Shamrocks this year. The second quarter tends to be their worst quarter, statistically speaking.
Pellon driving, out to Faust, over to Hang. Inside to Faust. Looking to bounce it out. Turnover, Hang for three. No good. Rebounded from Wemhoff. Great job from him. And draws the contact. So Wemhoff's going to go to the line. Really scrappy play there from the sophomore. First attempt's no good. Wemhoff's had a really nice season this year.
He really has. He's really came out and been a lot more than I think a lot of us expected. We thought he'd be maybe a six-man at the beginning, and then quickly grew into a starter and a very dominant starter. So
if he puts on some weight these next 2 years, he's going to be a force on the football and basketball court.
For sure.
Zvotny with it.
Shamrock's got a smaller set going on now.
Now Lavic over to Zvotny. Jedlichka's in the game for the Shamrocks. Zvotny cutting inside, out to Sabota. Sabota pump fakes. Now to Denker. Denker for three. Nothing but net for the senior. How many points is he at? Is Denker at?
Denker has 6.
Inside to Faust. Left-handed finish is no good. Under 3 minutes left in the half. Zvotny driving against Wemhoff, retreats back to the middle. Over to Sabota. Down to Denker. Denker for three. No good. It looked like there was a tip on the shot. Pellon's pass was intended for Hang. Jedlichka for three, no good. Rebounded from Faust. Calls for a push. The refs let him play. Zvotny trying to put a move on Faust, draws contact, but it's a charge.
And Pellon is on the back end of that one again.
Such smart play there from the sophomore.
And I think Jack did have a valid reason for a push down there.
Pellon with it, over to Hang. Hang has some space. No good. From beyond the arc for the junior. Lavic with it. Now Sabota, over to Denker. Little Hezzy. Down to Lavic. Lavic for three. No good. Rebounded. Rebounded there from Lukert, but he accidentally mishandled it, so Shamrock ball. Dangerous pass there from Pellon. Floater from Hang. Zavotny directing traffic. I don't know, but I think this is our 8th game announcing it. It just seems like the Rocks are more comfortable in the 1-3-1.
They definitely are.
From what I've seen, as David City hits a three-pointer, but.
Well, playing a 1-3-1, that corner three is always going to be open. It's hard to get there.
Nice work there from Pellon. Switch of play from Wemhoff. Hang with it now. Under a minute left in the first half. Hang finds a crease inside. Out to Wemhoff. Over to Lindhorst. Down to Pellon. Pellon for three. No good. Rebounded by Wemhoff. And one for the sophomore. Great gritty play there from the Shamrocks. 48.7 seconds left in the second period. Free throws no good for Wemhoff.
Luker got that foul there. That's the first sub David City's brought in this whole night.
Drive inside from Sabota. Lavic missed the open finish. Wemhoff out to Pellon. Pellon for three. No good. Rebounded from Lavic.
David City's going to go for the final shot here.
Under 15 seconds left in the half. Shamrocks holding on to a 3-point lead. Dinker for deep three. Impressive bucket for him. We go to the half. 26 all here at the C1-5 Subdistrict Final. I'm your host, Ted Farringer. My partner in the booth tonight's Nick Zuha. We'll be back for second half play right here on Scotus Central Catholic Media Channel.
The Scotus Lunch program has seen many changes this school year. This has come with a new change in management as Mrs. Elaine Zuha has taken charge of the meal planning for Columbus Catholic Schools.
I took it on because I wanted to make sure that you guys had good, nutritious meals for lunch, and I thought it was important that we had an increased variety here at Scotus for the high school.
Students are enjoying the differences in the cafeteria.
I like how they added those vending machines back there and how they added like a whole bunch of new cooks. One of my favorite is chicken fajita or probably nachos.
An increase in variety has been a big change to the lunch program this year.
So we've enhanced the salad bar and made sure that we've had proteins on the salad bar every day. So we have things like cottage cheese and different meats, cheeses on there to add protein to everybody's salads. We've also added variety and more home-cooked meals.
I really like the salad bar and how there's more options this year. My favorite lunch would be lasagna or meatloaf.
She plans to have even more variety coming soon.
Well, we're hoping to be able to add second entrees on a regular basis, so we're going to start in October, just a day here and there, adding it in to see how our counts are and to see if we can handle it.
Students are loving the changes in the cafeteria so far and are excited for what is to come.
Over the summer of 2022, the chapel at Scotus Central Catholic was under renovation. The altar, carpet, and paint were updated within the chapel. The chapel has been beneficial to the faculty, students, and adorers of St. Bon's since 1980. Jeff Anuka, president of Scotus Central Catholic, gives the reasons for the renovation.
Well, since adoration has moved over from St. Bonaventure to Scotus, we had such a high amount of traffic going through the chapel. And so the carpet was getting just dirty and needed some updating. We just felt it was time to make it just a better place that's more aesthetically pleasing to people and really gives you the feel like you're really in church.
Father Hightoff, resident priest, holds weekly Mass in the chapel.
The prominence of the Blessed Sacrament of the body of Christ present there, it really, there's a unique place for the monstrance to be that holds the Eucharist, and I think that's really helps people to focus in a way on the presence of God there in those holy moments that they spend in the chapel.
Dana Ritzdorf is the head of the campus ministry team and teaches Religion 8. She plans the class retreats and has introduced spiritual direction meetings to those interested.
One of the new things this year is we have an adoration goal for our campus ministry team. So for this first semester, we want to get to 1,000 minutes combined. So each of them signs in whenever they go and spend some time in prayer. And we've been adding up the minutes and trying to get just a lot more time in prayer as a team. And then for Religion 8, just bringing them down there during class and being able to lead prayer meditations for them. And I teach confirmation prep, so it's all about encountering the Holy Spirit and being open to the Holy Spirit in our lives.
Overall, the renovation will leave a lasting impact for years to come.
From the moment you realized you needed ongoing care, to meeting your caregiver and those initial fears turning into new friendships, to the moment you felt more supported than you have in a really long time, we've been here for you. Columbus Community Hospital.
I'm Ross Zolkowski. I'm a superintendent for Bierman Contracting. Got a good group of guys to work with. Enjoy coming to work every day, seeing what we can get done in a day, trying to learn something new. I've been here for 19 years and I really don't know what any other job's like. We can do everything from the ground up. We got in-house engineering. We can throw a building together for you, put the concrete, put the footings in, put direct to steel, do all the finished carpentry work, point A to point B.
Bierman Contracting, the professional choice.
Welcome back to the Dowd Activity Center. I'm your host, Ted Farringer. My partner in the booth tonight is Nick Zuhoff. So Nick, give us a little update here on points. The Shamrocks and the Scouts are tied at the half, but who are the leading scorers here for the Shamrocks?
Shamrocks Hang is leading with 8, but he is tied with Faust in that leading category. Max Wemhoff just behind him with 7, and Lindhorst has 2. Hellon has 2.
And then notable fouls? Anybody racking up some notable foul counts in the first half? Or?
Shamrocks are not in foul trouble whatsoever. Faust has 1, and Blake Wemhoff has 1. The Scouts are in a little bit of trouble. Zavodny has 2, and Dubs has 2, but nothing to be too concerned about here at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're just tuning in, it was a hectic first quarter with both teams trading blows from beyond the arc. It seemed like nobody could miss. Second period rolls around, and it slowed down a little bit.
It 100% did. And that's, like I said earlier, been a occurrence with the Shamrocks in the past, but the third quarter has been their quarter, and averaging 34% from behind the arc in the third quarter and 50% from two-point range in the third quarter. So we'll see if that trend continues tonight. It did not against the Vikings the other night. It was one of their worst quarters of the game. So we'll see what happens here.
Well, if the second half is anything like the first, we're in for a very entertaining game. So, Nick, we have yet to call a Scotus loss either for girls or boys, so I dare say. Hey, I said it against Fremont Bergen. We were down by 13, end of the third, start of the fourth, and we ended up winning that game, so.
You know, I think that's a point to bring up, too. The Shamrocks are 6-1 and close games.
Very rare to see in such a young team, but they've done really well. And again, it's worth noting this team last year was 4-19, so an incredible turnaround for the boys program in just 1 year. Nice finish there
by Dubs.
From Dubs. 6-3 post for the Scouts. Dubs is averaging 13 points per game. Faust inside, working against Denker. Could not complete the layup. Zavatny with it now. Over to Dubs. Dubs working against Wemhoff. Back to Zavatny. Over to Dubs. Momentarily slips, keeps his dribble. Now Sabota with it.
I wonder if that becomes a problem again tonight. The court got slippery on Tuesday night towards the end of the game.
Sabota driving. Faust with it. Good athletic catch from him. Now Pellon. A 4-0 run here for David City to start the third period, excuse me. Wemhoff over to Faust, out to Pellon. Faust sets a screen. Hang with it now. Jump shot for the junior. No good. Rebounded from Zavatny. David City headed the other way, up by 4. Early third period, three-pointer for Denker. The seniors averaging 14 points per game, and the Scouts have come out absolutely swinging. We're going to keep you updated on scores from around the state in Class C1. Again, for both teams, they must win to keep their seasons alive. But that first part of the third period was all David City.
They haven't seemed to miss so far in the second half.
Boys Town's leading Omaha Concordia 27-22 at the start of the second half. Cozad and Holdridge are all tied up midway through the third quarter. And Auburn leads Syracuse 33-17 at the end of the third period. Faust with it now. Over to Lindhorst. Now Wemhoff with it. Out to Hang. Inside to Wemhoff. Nice finish for the sophomore. Hopefully that'll help jump start the Scotus offense to start of this second half.
Hopefully they switch back to that 1-3-1.
Lavic, looping pass over to Zavatny. Inside to Zavatny, back to Lavic, over to Dinker. Back to Lavic. Inside to Dubs. Corner three, no good for Svoboda. Pellon driving down the court to Faust. Jump stop over to Hang. Hang for three, no good. He had an open look, just couldn't convert. 4:48 left in the third period.
Now the Shamrocks are in man this time down the court, so maybe watch for them switching it up more often than they did in the first half.
Svoboda driving against Lindhorst. Good hustle there from Wemhoff, but it's going to stay with the Scouts. How many points does Dinker have?
12, I believe. Yeah, 12. All threes.
He's been lethal from behind the arc. Lavic thought about shooting it. Now Zavatny with it. Guarded by Lindhorst. Out to Dubs. Dubs driving inside.
Yeah, that's going to be a charge.
Is that the third Pellon charge this
It could
game?
be. I missed the first one, but it could be.
I mean, you played basketball. Is it pretty hard to draw a charge, would you say?
At the high school level, it's not, and especially this season, all around basketball, really. They have college and high school. They've made it to where it's easier to take a charge now. At the younger levels, the kids move around more, and they're scared to take that charge. But at the high school level, it really is.
Lindhorst for three. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Shamrocks.
And he said he was going to shoot.
Great confidence booster for him. So 31-33. First start of the third period, it was all David City. Scotus took a timeout, regrouped, got back in the game with a Max Wemhoff finish inside, and now the Shamrocks have the momentum.
And that was a great timeout by Coach Fincannon. Kind of just switch some things up and get a pause in the momentum.
So 3:29 left in the third period. Wahoo leads Ashland Greenwood 35-14 with 3:50 left in the third period. The Wahoo squad has been very dominant this year. Only one loss on the season.
I haven't seen them play.
22 wins. Their one loss was to Ashland Greenwood, who they're playing right now. So
I have not seen Wahoo play, but it's kind of like a. It's kind of been like a legend. They just kind of float around the. Their word floats around.
The top of Class C1 basketballs.
They are very, very good teams. Very good teams out there.
Lavic with it. Over to Svoboda. Back to Lavic. Corner three for Zavatny. No good, rebounded from Faust. Travel called on Pellon. Good defensive stand there from the Shamrocks with that 1-3-1. They did a really nice job. We'll see if they can repeat that on this possession.
It seems like ever since the timeout, at least, David City's been a little uncomfortable on offense. I don't know how that pass got in there.
Wemhoff with nice defensive effort there. Blake Wemhoff with it now. Inside pass to brother Max. Great finish for him. We're all tied up here at 33.
Now, Blake sent a rocket in there. I can't believe Max caught that one.
It's just that brother-brother connection.
Yep, and we've seen that throughout the year. It's really been fun to watch them two play together.
Lavic with it. Corner 3 for Denker. Is it 15 points for him?
Yeah, he's got a hot hand tonight. I mean, that was well contested, and he still put that thing down.
Lindhorst over to Pellon.
And one thing I didn't mention, Dubs does have 3 fouls, so a little bit of foul trouble for those scouts.
Pellon looking for Hang, gives it out to Lindhorst. Lindhorst driving. Left-handed finish would not go. Zavotny with the rebound. Headed the other way for David City. Danker for 3. No good. Rebounded from Hang. Pellon slows the pace down a little bit. Inside for Wemhoff. Gets his own rebound. Tries it again. Second time's a charm for the sophomore. Scotus down by 1. Under 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Sabota almost turned the ball over, gets it back. Lavic with it now, over to Savotny. Inside to Sabota. Steal there from Hang. Lindhorst with it now.
Great finish.
Nice finish from him.
Great finish.
The flow of this game's been really sporadic with some spurts and then some lulls, but Dobbs with a nice and one there. The momentum mimicking a cosine wave, just up and down, up and down. Mr. Salyard would like that one.
He would like that one.
Yep, shout out to all the Scotus Central Catholic teachers out there. If you're listening, we really appreciate you guys. You know, everyone listening, just savor listening to our two voices because it's going to be the last time you're ever going to listen to them again.
It's true.
Faust with it. Now Pellon over to Wemhoff. The elder Wemhoff puts a move on Zavotny. Pellon drives. Putback's no good, but draws contact. Folks, do not change the channel. I think this is going to be an instant classic. So Pellon's going to shoot 2. First one's no good for the sophomore. Pellon 60% from the free throw line.
And that might have went up after he got to shoot 6 the other night.
Second one's good. So under 10 seconds left here in the third period. All tied up at 38 for the C1-5 Subdistrict Final. Only 5 seconds left. What are you going to run here? Just try to get to half court and throw one up, or?
Well, you got a second per dribble is what we like to say. So there's 2, and Cohen's going to get as far and draws a foul. That's
draws
exactly
a foul.
what you want.
0.7 seconds left on the scoreboard.
So that is a little, like I said, foul trouble for the Avadik. Is that how you say that?
Lavic.
That's 4 for him, and you got 3 for Dubs on the bench right now. A little bit of foul trouble for the Scouts going into the...
Foul trouble is absolutely fatal to the Lakeview Vikings on Tuesday. Really killed their momentum down the stretch.
It did 100%.
just looking at these two squads, Scotus is, in my opinion, has a deeper bench than David City. So maybe, I don't know, fitness at the end of the season here, some fatigue, we'll see.
This fourth quarter is going to be vital with David City only playing 5-6 guys.
Scotus plays 7, 8?
I would say consistently 7, 8 once in a while.
So start of the fourth period here, Scotus up by 2. Momentum changes were very rapid in that third period. But Scotus is going to end the third period with the momentum. David City started with it. And I think the Scouts have to keep looking towards Denker to keep shooting those threes to stay in this game.
Yeah, I mean, and if Scotus comes out in that 1-3-1, they're going to put up that corner shot as much as possible.
So please consider subscribing to Scotus Central Catholic Media here on YouTube. Boys Town is tied with Omaha Concordia 36-all with 1:07 left in the third period. And Wahoo leads Ashland Greenwood 38-21. So Ashland Greenwood making that game a lot closer than what it appeared like in the third quarter. Cozad leads Holdridge 42-40. So start of the fourth here at Scotus. The Shamrocks holding on to a 2-point lead. Inside to Faust. Faust faces up Denker. Nice finish for the senior. I got to give a shout out to Alex Ferguson on the bench. He's kind of the supervisor of morale, kind of keeping people hyped up over there, so shout out to the senior.
Yeah, how about them seniors this year? I mean, they've been with the program through the ups and downs. They've had a new head coach and a couple of rough seasons, but they've stuck with it. I mean, talked a lot about the talented sophomores this year, but probably haven't given them enough credit.
The ball was up for grabs there. It seemed it changed hands at least twice. David City gets it and draws a foul. Dubs goes to the line. Dubs is averaging 51% from the free throw line. Second one's no good. Rebounded by Faust. Hang with it. Over to Pellon. 42-39. Shamrocks lead. Looks like Hang had some space. Opts to pass it off. Over to Hang. Now Pellon with it. What's it looking like from that David City High defense? Lindhorst for 3. No good. Rebounded from Faust. Alternating possession.
Well, David City got lucky there, I think.
What defense did you see David City running there?
I don't know if it might have been a man still, but they were just giving some cushion to the outside. Max and Jack have been killing them, so they probably are trying to keep them out of the middle.
Inside to Dubs, working against Max Wemhoff. Three-pointer for Sabota. No good. Rebounded from Pellon. Great effort from him. Driving down the court to sophomore. And a great finish from Cohen Pellon.
It really doesn't seem like that ankle is bothering too much tonight.
Timeout called by David City. Alex Ferguson's fired up about some great momentum here from the Shamrocks. I just dubbed him a supervisor of morale, keeping that morale high on the Shamrock side. 5:49 left in the fourth period. So I guess I never asked you at the beginning of the game, you know, your keys to victory, but what's Scotus going to have to do down the stretch here to pull out a victory?
I would say rebounding. You know, don't give them any extra shots, especially when they're going to be shooting those long threes. You know, long shot, long rebound. Mr. Brockhouse preached that our whole freshman year. So rebounding is going to be huge for the Shamrocks coming down the stretch. And then I think we talk about it every single game, but especially with a lead right now, free throw percentage as a team, only 57% on the year. So
now that number may be misleading because free throw, the high free throw percentage that Scotus had against Lakeview was absolutely pivotal in that victory. So.
Well, really, they missed quite a few free throws that game also. Cullen Pellon didn't. But, I mean, I feel like that a few more free throws are made and that game's won by 12, 15 points. So that needs to improve for them to seal a victory here tonight. I mean, I'm out of room. He's scoring too many points.
So Caden Dinker, I think is he at 17
he
now?
He is.
Faust inside to Pellon. Pellon for three.
Miscommunication.
Miscommunication there from the David City defense. Pellon capitalizes.
And that's impressive. Some of those wide open, out of rhythm shots are the hardest ones to make.
Dinker with it. Three-pointer for him, no good. Rebounded by Wemhoff. Travel called on the sophomore.
The Shamrocks are going to switch up to man here. That all the coaches holding up 5. That 5 means man for the Shamrocks.
Lavick with it, over to Dubs. Dubs driving against Faust.
Travel.
Travel on David City, so back-to-back travels on both squads. Do not change the channel. This last 4 minutes and 30 seconds is going to get extremely hectic. Pellon over to Faust, down to Lindhorst. Hang with it. Scotus trying to improve to 17 wins this season. And a possible district final showdown. Faust driving. Nice floater from the senior.
He looks a lot like his brother when he puts up that floater.
Faust is now at 10. Dinker for three. In and out.
That's going to be 5. That's going to be 5 on
Lavick.
That is huge for the Scouts. He doesn't score many points, but he's a brutal force on defense. Lockdown defender.
Timeout called on the court. Well, Nick, you have 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. Last time on air for the both of us. I already said my goodbyes during the football season, so I ain't signing off again. I already did that once.
Well, it's been a great opportunity to be able to do this. It's been a lot of fun doing it here with Ted.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he asked me to do it, and I'm glad I was able to do it.
You should try to keep this going in college.
Oh, should I?
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching all the time. And
yeah. Go ahead and comment in the comments section. I don't know, we kind of talked about a lot this year, NFL, but I think we should just end it with some just nice silence. Some nice...
Silence?
No.
You want silence?
We've literally talked about everything. Movies, books, I want to go back and look at how accurate we were on the predictions, because I was big on the Bills going to the Super Bowl. I don't think we picked the Eagles. No.
I picked the Eagles to make it.
Okay.
But neither of us had the Chiefs winning, that's for sure.
Yeah, I had the Bills going all the way, but I guess we interviewed Mr. Ritter, and he had some outlandish picks as well.
And Mr. Ritter's now, he's conducting tonight for the band.
For the band. And congratulations to the girls team. They play their district final tomorrow against Gothenburg. Oh, great pass from Pellon.
Yeah, that'll be at 6:30. Hope you guys can travel down there and watch them play.
It should be a great game. The Shamrocks have been in, I guess this is their third district final in 3 years. Broken Bow in 2 years ago, and
St. Paul
last year. That game came down to the wire. But they had a great season this year, so we'll see if they can finally break through. Is Dinker at 15 points?
Dinker's at 17 points.
Make that 18 points now. Dinker's only 38% from the free throw line, but converted on his second one. Lindhorst with it. Now Faust. There's still quite a lot of time. You'd like to see probably the Shamrocks still stay on the attack. I don't know.
They're going to, yes and no. They're going to, but a lot of passing on the perimeter right now, which there's no problem with that. The Scouts are going to have to get more aggressive on.
Three-pointer for Pellon. He's good for the sophomore. That was huge.
That was a big shot
Pellon's been converting on some clutch three-pointers late in this game, and Scotus extends their lead to 10 points. The student section's really liking that one. Concordia leads Boys Town 42-40, 5 minutes left in the fourth period. So 2:48 left in the final period of this game. You got any homework for tomorrow?
No homework at all.
Wow. I got a little calculus assignment to do, and then we have our cat dissection with Mr. McPhillips. That test is tomorrow, so I have to go home and study up for that. Remember, it's a 7:45 start tomorrow.
I was about to tell you that. I was going to tell you, don't be late.
See, 7:45 start. The classes are 36 minutes long.
Are they still that long?
So it's really pretty much a full day, just earlier.
Geez, I didn't think they would still be that long.
That'll be a little bit of a, I don't think we've ever done that schedule before.
It's like once a year for track, the home track meet. That's the only time we do it. I got to go home and watch Outer Banks.
Oh, geez. Season 3?
Season 3, baby.
You know, I hear it's John B's dad's alive.
He is.
That's
he is alive.
Oh, jeez.
As much as Phil is going to tell you that he's not, that it was a dream.
Nice finish there from Sabota.
Here we got an extended press here. Or extended man, sorry.
Good pass there from Hang down to Lindhorst. Lindhorst driving. Nice finish from him. David City's going to have to hope for some turnovers and some quick points here.
They're gonna take some quick shots. Get Hang again.
Scotus has some fouls to give still.
Yeah, they do. That is Hang's third. They got two more, or one more to give. Yeah.
I guess foul trouble from all the games that we've called have not been an issue.
The Shamrocks do. They play very clean, and they showed that against Lakeview. I heard a stat that the Shamrocks shot 32 free throws on Tuesday night.
Jeez, that's a lot. Nice finish there from Lukert. David City still sticking around. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter.
Now David City's gone into a 1-3-1.
Pellon. Faust. Shamrocks holding on to a 10-point lead. Long three from Zavatny, no good. Zavatny's gonna try again. No good for him. Rebounded from Denker. He draws the contact, he's gonna go to the line. Wahoo takes down Ashland Greenwood 54-32 to win Subdistrict C1-4. Congratulations to the Warriors. We're 1 minute and 23 seconds away from crowning C1-5 Subdistrict champion. Scotus hoping to get back into a district final for the first time since 2019. For David City, it's been 13 years. Both free throws are good for Denker.
So as it sits right now then, the winner of this would be looking at Ashland Greenwood, unless we're looking at Boys Town right now. What is that? They are
Boys Town's down by 3 to Omaha Concordia, 44-41. 3:50 left in the fourth quarter there. Lindhorst with it, driving against Sabota. No good. Probably would have liked to see a little bit of a possession there from Shamrocks to just kind of milk the clock, but maybe not. Three-pointer from Sabota, no good. Rebounded from Denker. David City sticking around in this game. Hang with it. Weaving through traffic.
Now you just got to hold the ball. That's what you got to do.
Nice smart play there from Pellon.
David City has one more to give still.
Shamrocks up by 6. 49.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pellon with it now.
Play a little keep away.
Now I see Devin Borchers is in the comment section, so I got to give
is he?
old Devin a shout out. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pellon trying to play keep away with David City, but a turnover there.
That was a great play by.
Great play by Denker. He's putting the scouts on his back. Zavatny for three, no good. Rebounded from by Pellon. Over to Lindhorst. Foul on Denker.
Owens' free throws could seal the deal here for the Shamrocks.
So the sophomore to try to seal this game.
Well, the student section looks like they think it's sealed.
Owen Lindhorst is 73% from the free throw line. I guess they believe they already won, so. So Scotus is most likely going to punch their ticket to their first district final since 2019, and
first district final with head coach Vin Cannon.
Great turnaround for this program. 4-19 last year. They're looking to improve to 17-7 this season. Thank you again for tuning in to Scotus Central Catholic Media on YouTube. This is one of our last sporting events at home here. at Scotus.
Yeah, last home basketball game, so
Really
again,
until the next home football game in August.
Yep. Thanks again to the seniors that have stuck it out this year. And
yeah, we got to name them out, right?
Yeah. I mean, Jack Faust.
Yeah, Jack Faust.
Jack Faust has been a 3-year starter for this Shamrock basketball team. Blake Wemhoff is 2-year varsity player. Bowden Lichka, first year on, no, he played varsity last year, so second year on varsity there. Mason Roberts, first year on varsity.
Brennan Jelinek.
First year on varsity.
Alex Ferguson.
Came back, take a year off, came back. So thank you for all those seniors that stuck it out. Thank you for all you guys for supporting them.
Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Ted Farringer, he's Nick Zuha. And I guess, Nick, I'm signing off. I don't know about you, but
we are signing off for the last time.
Thanks again.